are watching Channeladriantv.
Yo YouTube, welcome back to my NFL recap and FanDuel results. And y'all, before we even get to the video, you know I have to do this disclaimer. These NFL Week 15 FanDuel results are for entertainment and informational purposes only and reflect my personal opinions. They are not gambling or financial advice. Please check that daily fantasy sports or sports wagering is legal where you live and play responsibly. Only risk what you can afford to lose. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org for support. Y'all, before we even get into this week 15, let's get into my FanDuel results. I'm gonna put them up on the screen. And y'all, as you see, I did win. Here is what I put in. To the right is what I did win, and that makes it, I believe, 4 wins in a row. Let me go over my lineup. In my lineup, I had Trevor Lawrence, Kenneth Walker III, Woody Marks, Wan'Dale Robinson, Jameson Williams, Puka Nacua, Fanduel Jr., Christian McCaffrey, and I had the Panthers defense. So y'all, overall, a good week. I did play a few tournaments and I did cash in all my tournaments, but nothing really big. And week 16 will be next week, and then we're literally only got a few more weeks left. So if you are in the FanDuel, be on the lookout for my top GPP and cash plays. I always try to drop that Saturday, but if I'm falling behind because of my schedule, I'll probably just drop it early Sunday morning. But you can expect for me this week to at least drop it early Saturday, so you go get your lineups ready. Now y'all, let's go what happened over in the NFL in week 15. The Falcons beat the Buccaneers. The Bears beat the Browns, which I saw that coming. The Ravens shut out the Bengals, and there was a clip that went viral that you could tell Joe Burrow was getting frustrated. Texans versus Cardinals. Texans win. Jaguars killed the Jets, and that's where you see why I had Trevor Lawrence, and they gave me 47 points because of his 5-touchdown performance. And like I said in the last previous video, if Jacksonville hosts a playoff game, which they probably will, I'm probably going to go to that game, and hopefully it's a good team, but we'll see. And the Chargers beat the Chiefs, which means the Chiefs are going to be out of the playoffs. And Patrick Mahomes did tear his ACL, so hopefully a speedy recovery for him. But it's going to be different with the Chiefs not in the playoffs this year. Oh, yeah. My Patriots lost to the Bills. I thought we were going to win this because after we went up 21-0, I did a tweet saying this game is over if they scored 21-0, but for whatever reason, come the second half, they were starting to get going. We couldn't stop Cook, and our offense, those quick 3-and-outs, Bills were able to capitalize and score very quickly. So I felt that that was a statement game. If we could have beat the Bills again, that would have been 2 times in a row. The Bills are still a good team, and I thought this game was really big for us. A measuring stick, if you will, because the Bills are poised to make a long playoff run. After how we lost this game, our defense and maybe our offensive schemes are going to need a little bit of tweaking, because whatever adjustments the Bills did in the halftime, obviously you could see it worked. The Commanders beat the Giants. The Eagles shut out the Raiders. The Packers lose to the Broncos. And they had 2 big injuries in that game, losing Micah Parsons and also Christian Watson. I'm pretty sure Micah Parsons is going to be out for the year, but if they're going to make a deep playoff run, they need Christian Watson, because their receiving core, even though they got Dontavian Wicks, Reed, and also Josh Jacobs, they still need Christian Watson to hit their peak. The Rams edged out a close one against the Lions, and that was an exciting game. But in my personal opinion, the Rams look like the team that's going to represent the NFC. The Saints beat the Panthers, which is crazy because I thought the Panthers was going to win, and then the Panthers losing that game, that gives the Buccaneers a shot to actually win that division now. The Seahawks beat the Colts in Phillip Rivers' return. The Niners beat the Titans. The Vikings beat the Cowboys, and last night the Steelers beat the Dolphins. Now, if we go to the AFC standings, the Eagles are top in the NFC East, which they're pretty much going to win at. The Cowboys need to win that game, but they choked. So I see the Eagles winning that division. For the NFC North, I think the Bears are going to get it. The Lions are a little bit behind, but Green Bay's right there. But I think the Bears, which is surprisingly to say, but the Bears might win that division. And the Buccaneers and Panthers are tied now because the Panthers lost to the Saints. Like I said, that was a big loss for them. And in the NFC West, the Rams are tied with the Seahawks. And San Fran is not that far away, but I would give that edge to the Rams. Now for the AFC, my Patriots are still number 1 in the division, but if we would have beat the Bills, we would have been able to get a little bit more of a separation. In the AFC North, the Steelers are at the top. The way it's looking, Rodgers might get another chance in the playoff run. And the Jags are in the top in the AFC South over the Texans. And I want the Jags to win because I want them to host a good team in the playoffs. So hopefully they do win. And in the AFC West, it's between the Broncos and the Chargers, with the Broncos at the very top. And once we go to the AFC, the clinched playoff spot, Broncos 1 in the hunt right now, Patriots 2 with 99%, Jaguars 3 with 97%, Steelers 4 with 61%, Chargers 5 with 93%, Bills 6 with 99%, Texans 7th at 95%. And on the bubble would be the Colts at 8, 15%, and the Ravens at 9 with 40%. Eliminated on the AFC side would be the Chiefs, Dolphins, Bengals, Jets, Browns, Raiders, and Titans. Now for the NFC, number 1, Rams, number 2, Bears, 74%, Eagles, number 3, 99%, Buccaneers, 4, 77%, Seahawks, 5 at 99%, 49ers, 6 at 98%, Packers, 7th at 88%, and on the bubble will be the Lions at 40%, Panthers at 23%, and the Cowboys at 1%. Then the teams eliminated in the NFC would be the Vikings, Falcons, Saints, Commanders, Cardinals, and Giants. And y'all, that is it for this week in NFL for week 15. If you're playing in NFL week 16, good luck to you. And remember, if you want these FanDuel's videos, sports reactions, sneaker reviews, police body cam reactions, relationship videos, anything you could think of, subscribe to Channeladriantv, and I will see y'all in the next video.